Hi everyone, John Miller here. I'm going to show you a little exercise today, which I'm currently doing for my rotator cuff injury. It's currently resolving, but I've got a bit of a problem where I'm right at the top. I'm getting a bit of catching, and also sometimes when I abduct but with extension, I get quite a bit of pain. So what I'm trying to do is work through the pain-free range of motion. Now, I love doing shoulder exercises, so I've got a problem with pressing. I can't do any pressing off the head at the moment, unless I'm using a really light weight. There are ways around it. But if you look at my structure, what's happened with me is I've become quite round-shouldered, a lot of anterior rotation through the shoulders here. Now, even if you're doing pull-ups and things like that, the angle of the pull-up is when you're chinning up like this or pulling down, you're working latissimus dorsi. And the lat dorsi attaches here, comes up to the front of the shoulder, actually pulls the shoulder inwards. So it does a lot of internal rotation. So we want to try and work against that. So we want to try and work into external rotation a little bit more. The way we do this is by trying to do some rows instead. Not a low row, but kind of mid-back row. So we're going to row like this, ideally with a neutral or even a supinated grip to externally rotate the shoulders. Now, at the same time, what we can try to do is we can use some additional weights with that to lift, to work the medial deltoid as well. So basically, what we're going to be working is the middle deltoid, in particular, as we laterally abduct the arms, okay? And as you pull through, we're going to work the rear delts and, of course, also the back of the rhomboids here and some of the lower trapezius as well. So the emphasis is to open everything up here like so. So the way we do this, we've got a couple of really light weights, okay? And then I'm going to use the TRX as well. So I'm combining the two like so, okay? Now simply get yourself into a position like this. You want to bend your knees a little bit, keep your core nice and tight, brace it. And I've got a neutral grip, and I'm going to simply pull like that and lower down. And pull again and lower down. Now the arms are not going too high, okay? So I'm just below shoulder height. So my hands are just below shoulder height. I'm really focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades together. And what you can also do with this is you can let your body round a little bit at the top, like that, but not too much, and then pull through, and that hits the lats a little bit harder as well, so you can get a bit of lat involvement. But we're really aiming to up that middle back, those middle trapezius in particular, and the rhomboids, just to really improve our posture. What I like about rounding it slightly is it also opens up the ribcage a little bit. The important thing is when you get to the top, you pull the other way, so really just keep the tummy tight, but squeeze and arch your back a little bit, okay? But you're arching your middle back, not your lower back. We're going to try to keep the lower back out of this as much as possible. And you'll find as you do this, because you've got these weights here, you know, it's like going from a front raise to a lateral raise, but you're maintaining that position like that, okay? So in actual fact, it becomes an isometric exercise, which is really good because you're actually negating the effects of the bottom, because when your arm's up here, it's really hard. When you're down here, it's not so hard at all. So if you're keeping it at this level, it's actually quite hard work. So you've got a double stimulus through your deltoids and also through your back muscles as well. And we'll give that one a try, see how you get on. I found it really good for the rotator cuff in particular, because it's helping just to seat the shoulder into a natural place where it needs to be. As I said, with me, I do lots of pull-ups. I love doing pull-ups. The thing is, if you do the same thing too much, too often, your body then adapts to that a little bit. And sometimes you lose your ability to compensate and you create problems. So this is why these things are really good. Every so often, get those little muscles working that you don't normally work. Anyway, see you in the next video. I hope you like this. Subscribe and like.